Hello everybody, welcome back to Battleground Minecraft. Today it is the Demented Dragons with Scar, Uzumaki, and Waffly Bat again, and it's the Titanium Tigers. We technically have the full roster of the Tigers, but Daniel Wolf Spider's not playing today, so it's Diamond Wither, Layla, Bispy Nobody, and Fowl. The Tigers currently have a flag on the board. The Demented Dragons are at -1 because they got swept in the first episode. In the last episode, Grizzlies, Pitbulls were killing skeletons, and the Pitbulls made an extraordinary comeback to win it 3-2. Alright, and in today's episode, well, let's hear it from Emmy. Emmy, what is today's game?
Today's game is called King of the Hill. Players will start at the bottom of the mountain. When each round starts, they can start climbing the mountain. While players are fighting, they must reach the top. Players must stand on the emerald block to earn points. First to 100 points wins the round. As always, best of 5. Good luck to both teams.
Thank you, Emmy. And now, let's get some pre-game interviews. Alright guys, so we're doing a little double interview today. Rarely get one of those. So, PvP game. I know the Tigers are very much known for their PvP skills, except Layla. You're probably not going to see a lot of playing time today, but you are here. How confident are you on your teammates?
Well, they're good at PvP, but I will not be interfering.
Okay.
They said I might possibly get some screen time if they're 4-0 up.
Okay.
They'll consider it.
Gotcha. No, understand. Don't want to risk anything. But, Dis, I know you haven't been on Minecraft in some time. How would you say your PvP skills? Are they rusty or are they still the same as before? Good talk.
That wasn't eventful.
That was a very, very eventful speech. Just we love to hear it. I can hear his thing, but he's just not talking. So, but anyways, alright, you guys can go back. All right, now, Dragons. I know you were in the predicament of -1 battle flags, but I know Scar, you really wanted a PvP game the next go around, and you are lucky enough to get a PvP game. So, what's the confidence level right now for you and for the Dragons? Good talk.
Confidence level. We're gonna see that. We're gonna see on that part.
All right. But yeah, no, you know you've wanted a PvP game and you got it. So how you feeling?
I guess a little like side note to the people I'm going against. Out of everybody in this entire tournament, none of y'all can beat me.
Fighting words. Waffly, you sir, I'm sure you definitely wanted a PvP game as well, and I know you were active on some servers. How would you rate your PvP skills? And you're muted, Waffly.
A 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10? Alright. Like, subscribe, and share. Buy merch if you can. It would mean a lot. I would appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll give it a go.
Foul?
Me and Falco go.
Diamond and Foul?
Yeah.
Alright. Start the game. Here we go. And Scar going against Foul. And Diamond's climbing up the board. He might be the first one to get points here. And yes, Diamond is the first one to get points. Remember, it's the first to 100. And he has been slain. And they need to try to knock. Oh, and Foul's dancing on him.
What a foul thing to do.
A very foul thing to do. Remember, it's the first player to get to 100 wins it for their team. And Diamond's out. Alright, this is the chance for the Dragons to get some points here. And Waffly's not standing on the thing. So far, only Scar got 2 points. And they are bowing these guys to... The Tigers are just bowing these guys to absolute... heck. And Waffly trying to make a move here.
They're definitely making sure if they have to...
And Foul gets to 100 points, and that's going to be a 1-0 lead for the Tigers.
We're going to take Wither out, and we're going to put this in.
Okay. Emmy, Tigers have a 1-0 lead. What do you take from that?
Well, they have a very strong head start, for one. And I can see kind of a pattern that they would try to... One of them would try and stay on, whilst the other one would attack the dragons. So there was always one of them going on to get the points.
Alright, well, right now it's Disney Nobody and Foul, and we still have the same two, obviously. We'll see what happens. Alright, second round will start now. And here we go. Who's going to get to the top of the mountain first? And it's going to be Foul that gets to the top of the mountain. Scar and Dis fighting each other. Foul trying to bow both dragons off right now. Foul, the leading scorer in this game. Disney Nobody playing keep away right now.
Yeah, he's bodyguarding. Yes,
he is. To the fullest extent. Right now, Foul with 40. They need to just try to get Foul off. And then... Here goes Scar trying to get Foul off. And Foul's off. Can this be a momentum shift? They need to try to stay off. Oh, Waffly Bat eating a golden apple at the wrong time. And they're back up. Foul once again with the leading scorer right now for this game. Bowing these guys. And Scar trying to make a push. Foul's about 15 away. He's about to be 10 away. Scar pushes him off, but Foul is able to take care of business. And Foul's going to take a 2-0 lead for the Dragon, or for the Tigers, excuse me. Alright, Emmy. So, a quick 2-0 for the Titanium Tigers. Remember last time they blew a 2-0 lead. What do you think is going to happen this time?
I don't know, because both these teams are quite good at PvP, but the Dragons are just not doing well.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it may be another sweep, possibly. Last time I said there was going to be a sweep, it did not happen.
Yeah, well, we will see. All right, are you guys staying in, or are we switching out?
No, that's happening again.
Okay. All right, Tigers with a 2-0 lead. Let's see if they can clinch it up this time around. Emmy, start the game. And here we go. We're watching Scar trying to make his quick way up the mountain, and Waffly Bat trying to knock off the Tigers, but it was unsuccessful in doing so. Scar and Foul going at it, but he gets knocked off. Again, Foul, the leading scorer, quickly. And Scar and Dispy Nobody. Scar quickly takes care of Dispy Nobody. Can they get to Foul? That is the question. And Foul quickly, my gosh. His clicks per second is... Well, Dragons! Alright, can this be a momentum shift for the Dragons? But now it's Dispy Nobody at the top here. Scar trying to take care of Foul before he gets back up. But instead, Foul looking to once again be the ultimate decider of the game here. And he was about 10 points away. Can the Dragons knock him off? And he gets knocked off, but can the Dragons secure some... Can the Dragons make a comeback here? It's Dispy Nobody at the top now. And Dispy Nobody is obviously much farther down than Foul is. Foul's not that far off. They need to push him off. They're trying. Waffly Bat. And Waffly Bat. Foul gets killed. He's 5 points away. The Dragons need to keep Foul off the board, but it looks like that is not gonna happen. And Foul wins it. Tigers win, and we go sudden death. Alright, so we are now in sudden death. If the Dragons lose the next 2 rounds, they will get swept again and will go to -2 battle flags. The Tigers have already won the flag. Let's see what happens. Let me make sure that everything's good. Alright, Emmy, start the game. Let's see if Foul is going to be the leading scorer again. Scar and Diamond Wither going at it. Scar gets pushed off. Once again, Foul, the leading scorer for the Tigers. And Foul gets pushed off this time. Early exit for Foul. Let's see if the Dragons can keep him off. Alright, now Scar's got... Alright, Scar tried his best there to get him off. And now they're shooting. Remember, the Dragons need to win one of these rounds to avoid getting swept again.
It's very difficult to get back on top after you've fallen, though.
It is very difficult.
Because they are just shooting at them.
And Scar killed by Diamond. Foul at 80 already. And he's mowing him down with his bow alone. 5 points away. And Foul, 4-0 for the Tigers. 4-0 for the Tigers. Alright, Emmy, so the Tigers have made a full switch out. It's going to be Daniel and Layla playing against the Dragons. How do you feel about this move?
Well, they swapped out very good team members. I think, but I want Layla to get her game time, and I want to see what she's going to be able to do, because she's not very strong with PvP. But hopefully, it's just her being humble.
I mentioned at the beginning of the video that Daniel wasn't going to be playing, but he has decided that he will put himself in this last round with Layla, since they are here. You know, might as well. If the Tigers win, the Dragons go to -2. If the Dragons win, they stay at -1. They do not get swept. All right, Emmy, start the game. Here we go. And it is time to see if the Dragons can get a win or if they will get swept once again. And it's Scar Uzumaki up at the top. And the Dragons are now getting points here, needed points. They need this round to stay at -1. They do not want to get swept again. And Scar, the leading scorer right now. Layla and Daniel, it's Waffly Bat is up there. And Scar taking out Daniel. Scar taking out Layla as well. And here come the Tigers. Layla from behind pushes off Waffly. She gets some points on the board, but gets quickly overpowered by Scar. By the way, I know that I forgot to make the countdown show in the game, but there was a countdown there. I'm just going at random. And Waffly Bat and Scar are practically side by side with points. And here goes Scar. Will kill Layla at the bottom. And Waffly Bat going after Daniel. Daniel pushes off Scar. And it's again, the Tigers are not doing incredibly well this round. So here goes Scar Uzumaki. He's the leading scorer, but he's pushed off. Here goes Waffly Bat at 45. And Scar will win the game, and the Dragons do not get swept. Tigers do not get the sweep. Dragons stay at -1, but they do get the flag for winning today's episode. Which Imi has the flag. We'll throw it to Layla, MVP of the game today. Alright, thank you guys for watching Battleground Minecraft. The Tigers are now tied with the Sharks, and Dragons stay at -1. And we'll see you guys next time. Imi, any final words?
Very good game. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Alright, peace out guys. We'll see you next episode.